Hello, this is Geoff Volker with In-Depth Studies. Today we're looking at Geoff's thoughts on New Covenant theology. We are in the Sermon on the Mount, Matthew 5, verses 43 to 45. And here it says, or Jesus is speaking, "You have heard that it was said, 'Love your neighbor and hate your enemy.' But I tell you, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you, that you may be children of your Father in heaven. He causes his sun to rain on the evil and the good and sends rain on the righteous and the unrighteous." So we are told to love our enemies because God loves his enemies. Now, he says, "You've heard that it was said, 'Love your neighbor and hate your enemy.'" You say, whoa, isn't in Leviticus 19:18, is this not the first mention of love your neighbor as yourself? Of course it is. But the definition of neighbor under the Mosaic law is different, much more narrow than that of the definition of neighbor under the law of Christ, the version of law for the New Covenant era, from Pentecost to the Second Coming. Because that when God told Joshua to lead the Israelites and attack Jericho, they were to destroy men, women, children, bash the babies' heads against the rocks. They were not told to love them. So this is, you were love your neighbor as yourself. That primarily referred to those who are fellow Israelites or even strangers who came into Israel. But when you talk about the Gentiles, the nations around them, no, they were not told to go out to love them. So you have two different definitions of love your neighbor as yourself. If this has been helpful, check out more of Geoff's thoughts on YouTube, and there you can subscribe. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.